Hello, it's Brick Bros UK with the LEGO Star Wars Starscavenger 75147, and this is one of the two sets released this summer based on the new FREEMAKER Adventures TV series. And the smaller set is the ECLIPSE fighter, which we've already reviewed, and you can always check that video out later. Now the Starscavenger costs £49.99p, $49.99 and €59.99, and the ship itself looks cool on the box graphic in a space battle scene with Cloud City in the background. And if we turn over, there's images of the play features and accessories, so without stalling any longer, let's get this built. And here it is, and it took us 35 minutes to build, and it consists of 558 pieces, and the main build is the FREEMAKER'S scrap gathering ship, the Starscavenger, which also has a small salvage scoop vehicle inside, and it's a cool looking ship with its grey and dark blue colour scheme. And the 4 minifigures are all members of the family except the droid, so there's Xander, the eldest brother, and Cordy, his sister, and you also get the show's main character, Rowen, who's the youngest in the family. And the last minifigure is R0GR, the battle droid. So let's start by checking out these guys. Starting with Xander, he's got sand blue legs that marry up to his sand blue torso, and there's lots of great detailed belt printing all over, adding to his cool scavenger look. And like the other 2 minifigures, his character has a tan skin tone colour, and it's great to see LEGO are introducing more diversity in the minifigure skin colours now. And at the side you can see he comes with a handy black wrench, and at the back the torso's good printing continues with extra spilt oil marks. Xander also has this dark brown wavy hairpiece, the same one as Superman's, and it's nice to get in this colour, and he only has one face, this casual happy one, but it's good. Overall, Xander looks like a scavenger with his detailed clothing, and the hairpiece gives him a cool unique look. Now Cordy has the same sand blue scavenger legs as Xander, but she has this cool olive green jacket torso with nice belt printing, and we like the binoculars in the middle. And from the side you can see she's equipped with a saw to cut up all that scrap, and at the back the torso's good printing continues. And the minifigure also has a dark brown ponytail hairpiece, and like Xander, a single-faced head with his plain expression female face, which is okay. Overall, Cordy is just as good to get as Xander, especially for her detailed torso. Next up, Rowen looks just as good as his brother and sister with his small dark green legs and yellow torso with open jacket printed on. And from the side you can see he comes equipped with some binoculars, and at the back the torso's nice printing continues. The Rowen minifigure also has the same spiky hairpiece as Marvel's Hawkeye, except it's reddish brown, but it's a cool hairpiece and one of our favourites, and like the others he has a single-faced head with this happy face. Rowen's also lucky enough to get a white pilot helmet with goggles, which he might wear when piloting the Starscavenger, when he gets the chance. Overall, Rowen looks great and we can see him being very popular, but it is a shame you didn't get the Kyber saber, as it might have been a cool unique weapon for him. And last up is R0GR, or Roger, the family's battle droid that's been reprogrammed to help out. And he's basically just a normal LEGO battle droid with orange head, legs and left arm, with a brown body and tan right arm, and the different colours we assume show it has been made from various salvage parts, which is cool, and he comes equipped with a red mug. And on the back they've added a tan plate to bulk out his body. Overall, Roger's nice to get, but he's not really a minifigure, and for a £50 set we would have liked maybe an evil minifigure to increase playability. Moving on, we have the Starscavenger, which we said earlier has a cool grey and dark blue colour scheme, and construction wise it's got its engines at the back and this front wing which has the cockpit in the middle. And you can see the trans blue curved windscreen with the grey slope piece above with the family's wrench salvage logo sticker adding some extra detail to the ship. And this roof piece opens up, giving you easy access inside to clip in minifigures like Xander and Cordy, and it's great 2 minifigures can fit in. And then you can simply push down the roof ready for takeoff, and inside there's a printed control panel, which is cool to get because they don't often make these printed. And on either side of the cockpit the wings are the same, and they are a sturdy brick construction with trans light blue in between, and behind each wing are 4 trans light blue studs that could be extra boosters, and we like all the extra blue colouring. And on either end of the wing is the Starscavenger's firepower, and these cannons can rotate, making them easily aimed in play. And the 2 grey rods represent the barrels, and they look simple, but you do get a trans blue spring-loaded missile on each side, and these are fun to use and should be useful against the Empire. And if we swivel round, we come to the main body of the ship. And each side is identical, and you get two big flaps with extra tile decoration, and both of these are hinged so can be moved up and down very easily, and you can also pull down this smaller flap, and this extends the ship's wings. And at the back we have the three main engines, which have a jet turbine look to them, with the grey round Technic piece housing the three trans light blue thruster studs and grey cone piece, and they all look good. But we do feel some of the Technic beams behind the engines should have been covered up with plates, as it looks a little unfinished. And the two top engines have extended brick constructions with these new grey flap pieces built in, and again we see the Starscavenger logo stickers on each flap. And the engines look really nice and big, which is in keeping with the ship's size. Now the Starscavenger does have a few hidden play features, and you can pull off the cockpit easily thanks to the Technic pin connectors. And it becomes a smaller fighter, which is useful for quick getaways. And the cool thing about this play feature is you can simply push it back together, and this is easy to do in play, which is great. You can also fold up the back flaps and pull apart the two engines, which does take some muscle power as it can get a little stuck. But once it's open, the play feature reveals the hidden cargo, the salvage scoop. And the FREEMAKER'S use this little vehicle on planets to pick up scrap, and it's a really simple build with these two hinged legs either side that turn it into a mech-like vehicle. And on top is the cockpit screen with steering wheel inside, and on the front is the hinged tan scoop, which does all the work. And overall it's very basically designed and a bit bare, but it's an okay extra vehicle, and you can clip in Rowen ready to scavenge some scrap. And in the set you get two white scrap bricks and a Kyber saber crystal, which the family are collecting, and we found it fun to scoop up the scrap to take it back to the ship, and it's always cool to have an objective in a set. And once you're done you can pop in the salvage scoop and clip the ship back together and fold down the flaps ready for takeoff. And finally, underneath the ship are many slider plates to help with display and landing, and you can, if you want, pull down the scoop from the salvage scoop inside and use it to gather scrap with the ship, and again this adds to play. On a final note, the LEGO Star Wars Starscavenger is a good set to get if you're loving the FREEMAKER Adventures TV show, but if not, it's very overpriced, and for us there's better sets to get from the rest of the summer wave. We also feel you should get more minifigures, but we like the detail on their torsos and legs and the unique heads. And it's really good to get Xander's hairpiece in dark brown and Rowen's in reddish brown, as they're not seen in these colours that often. Now the Starscavenger itself does look good, and it looks like the family ship from what we've seen in the trailer, and the cockpit is handy because it fits two minifigures, and the spring-loaded missiles are always fun weapons to put on. We also like the engine designs, especially with the added flaps, and it was also a nice surprise how the cockpit pulls off to make a smaller ship and the back opens up to reveal the salvage scoop, which is fun to use and recreate scrap gathering. But its build is very crude and a bit flimsy, but it is an extra, so in all the set might be worth getting when the price drops or once you've seen the show, and we are going to give it a brick rating of 3.5 out of 5 bricks. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK review. Don't forget to check out our channel for more reviews and like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.